Good morning. Making my way up to the top of Donahue Pass, which is supposed to be the last of the big passes. And it's like the gateway to Yosemite National Park. The park borders up there, so pretty cool. A little bit of snow this morning, a little bit of post-holing. It's definitely starting to get steep. So hopefully the pass and the north side aren't too bad. Let's see what it looks like. Sun cups, good fun. Ankle twisters. Almost to Donahue behind me. Walking through these fields of sun cups, which kind of suck because they twist your ankle, but as Vicious pointed out, it's like they have a lot more structure to them because they're kind of like a honeycomb. As long as you stay on top of them and don't slip into them and bust your ankle, they're pretty good. That's Donahue Pass, and we are officially in Yosemite National Park, which is pretty cool. And we got about 14 miles to the parking lot at Tuolumne Meadows, and then we're gonna try to get down to Lee Vining so we can resupply on about 4 more days before we keep heading north. This pass was not that bad though, gotta say. See what it looks like here on the north side. That's where we just came down, and I came down pretty hard. Check this out. Ow! Also, I broke another pole. Knock poles, great, but not for out here. Made it down here to Tuolumne Meadows, and we are in Yosemite. And we're walking on like a gravel. Hey, you were talking about wanting a gravel path.
A gravel path.
Bitch just wanted a gravel path, and we got a gravel path. On our way to the road, gonna try to get down into Lee Vining to resupply and maybe get a sandwich. Two sandwiches. And yeah, and keep cruising. Get back up here and keep cruising for the day. Well, we got down to Lee Vining after trying to hitch for a little bit. Got resupplied for a few more days. Got a couple slices of pizza from a gas station. That was pretty phenomenal. And got back on the trail. Got a pretty fast hitch from a pretty cool guy that works here in the park. Just got done hiking past the Soda Springs, and Cruz here drank some really nasty water. Yeah. And back on the trail, rolling, and gonna finish out the day. Handful more miles and get up, and hopefully tomorrow is a little bit better than what this morning was. Had a really beautiful hike up to a camp spot that we were gonna stop at for tonight, and we stopped about a mile short because we got chased down by clouds of mosquitoes. We were enjoying a beautiful waterfall and looked down and we were just getting eaten alive. So stopped real quick, threw the tent up, and now I'm hiding out in my tent from thousands of these little bloodsuckers. I just don't want to get up.
Well,
Slept so good.
Lucky for you, it's a fairly relaxed day, except for that one little pass.
Some of you might know I'm a huge national park geek, so it's really cool to finally be in the backcountry at Yosemite. Been to Yosemite twice before, but never got a chance to get out in the backcountry. Just kind of did the typical touristy valley thing and went to go see Tunnel View and El Cap, and so it's really amazing to finally be hiking through Yosemite. It's so beautiful out here. All the waterfalls and all the big granite domes, and just the forest is beautiful. So far today has been pretty big climbs, pretty big descents, and a lot of water crossings, and of course a whole lot of mosquitoes, which is why we all look like we are like at some black mass or something with veils over our faces. I wish I had a veil over my face. How's that veil working out for you?
Actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to pick up a bug net next time going into town. But stopped for lunch and I figured I'd change it up a little bit. We actually all figured we'd change it up a little bit. Been eating like the same thing for lunch for like 2 months. So picked up some pita and some hummus and some tuna. I'm gonna make some little sandwiches. So I don't typically carry bread or anything like that, but it was just a 3-day resupply until we get to the next spot, so I figured why not. On the approach to Benson Pass, because, well, you know, it couldn't be a day without a pass. Hopefully there's not a lot of snow up there. Whew. Boggy. Everything's flooded out from all the snow melt. Made it to the top of Benson Pass. And believe it or not walking on snow. Look at that. There's snow. Not up the way we came. Still steep, but no snow. Whew. Passes. Always steep. Tomorrow's pass is 1,000 feet less? 9,100. Right on. Well, this afternoon ended up being a little rougher than we bargained for. Right after the pass, even though it was clear up on the pass, we had this nice big steep descent and it got pretty hairy. A lot of mud, a lot of snow, a whole lot of water. Trail's been pretty flooded out all day and the mosquitoes are back. So I really can't wait to be able to pick up some bug spray and a head net, so sitting at camp I'm not getting eaten alive. There's one right there. Tomorrow morning we have about 3 miles to CV Pass, which is yet another one. It's a low pass, but the way they've been lately is the approaches haven't been bad. The pass itself hasn't been bad, but the descents over on the north sides have still had quite a bit of snow on them. So we'll see how that goes. Coming down this last pass, I slipped on some mud and legs went straight up like a banana peel slip, and I came down on my tailbone on a rock. So that feels pretty good. I'm sure it'll feel a lot better in the morning. Just got done eating some dinner, talking a little bit, about to hit the hay and get up and do it all over again. We have 2 or 3 more passes left and we are officially done with the Sierra. So 2 more days of the Sierra, we'll get to Sonora Pass. Gonna take a 0, heal up a little bit, and get ready to tackle the rest of Northern California. So, time to go crawl in the house. Making my way up CV Pass this morning. The guys are out ahead of me a little bit, so I'm moving a little bit slow today. Yesterday, when I fell, I think I either cracked my tailbone or I broke it. Hopefully it's just a bruise and it just feels real bad, but man, every time I step up on a rock or something, it just hurts like hell. Got about 2.5 miles to the top of CV, and apparently the other side is supposed to be pretty steep. Hopefully there's not too much snow. But tailbone pain or not, keep on trucking, keep on rolling. Tomorrow, as long as the Sierra doesn't kill me, we'll be done with it. I think I'm actually coming up over the pass now. It's pretty up here, that's for sure. These steps though, whew. I feel like it was a bunch of false summits, but that is CV Pass. Not much of a pass. Took forever to get up here, but not much of a pass. And pretty snow-free. So that's 2 more left and the Sierras are completely done. Finally all the way down from the pass. A little sketchy there for a second. Rocks, snow, river. Nothing quite like a trail that also doubles as a waterfall. Crazy! Well, I didn't film for the last 5 hours. That would be due in part to hiking through really big mud fields full of armies of mosquitoes for about the last 3 to 4 hours of the day. We had originally planned on going a little bit farther to the next pass and actually leaving Yosemite, but just rough day. Was essentially running just to get away from mosquitoes. They were eating me alive. The other guys got eaten alive too. Definitely need to pick up a bug net and some DEET or some sort of bug spray before we come back out. So the plan tomorrow is to get up and go over Dorothy Lake Pass, which is the exit point for Yosemite. And then we have from here a little over 20 miles to Sonora Pass, and Sonora Pass is the official end of the Sierra. It's also where we get to get rid of a bear can and micro spikes, and tomorrow is my 11-year wedding anniversary, so that's another big deal. So tomorrow is probably going to be a pretty rough day again, but the end of it is looking up. So as long as we can get through tomorrow and don't get eaten alive by mosquitoes again. Tomorrow's going to be a town day. We're going to be in Bridgeport, California. Get some town food. Taking a zero, at least one, maybe two, it all depends, to heal up, because definitely beaten down a little bit from the Sierra, from the snow, from the ice, from the climbs, from the mosquitoes, from the mud and water and everything else. The Sierra have been very interesting. So I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm gonna get up bright and early in the morning and try to hike it out as fast as possible and get into town. Dorothy Lake Pass. Whew. Nice to do it this early in the morning. A lot of snowfield, but it's good and frozen over for now. And this is also the northernmost boundary of Yosemite. So, that's Yosemite behind me, and, well, not Yosemite in front of me. So, officially don't need a bear can anymore. And if I don't put the camera down, I'm officially going to slide and bust my ass on the snow. There it is. 1,000 Pacific Crest Trail miles. Woo! The last 200 have been a pain in the ass. But it feels good either way. Yeah. Today is a lot of things going on today. 1,000 miles. When we get to Sonora, we'll officially be done with the Sierra. It's my anniversary. We get to get rid of a bear can. What else?
Spikes.
Oh yeah, I get to get rid of my micro spikes. Already got rid of the Ice Axe.
Pizza, beer, massages, hot dogs.
Yeah, we just got done with Yosemite. And it's a town day. So as long as we can make it to the end of the day without dying or some other horrible natural disaster, it's gonna be a good day. So, doing pretty good today. Not too shabby. Trail's been pretty smooth, really beautiful. But we're about to start climbing up to some real high, exposed looking ridgeline, and word is there's supposed to be some pretty big snowfields before Sonora Pass. We're trying to make it to Sonora Pass as early as possible so we can get into town and have a nice long day, but it looks like it's about to get pretty open and pretty exposed. Goodbye, Sierras. Oh man, that's such a beautiful sight. That trail, just clear as day. It's like Franconia Ridge out on the AT.